Reed Avenue, the Royal College grounds. It's a game between Morrison's Limited and HSBC in the E-Division. This is the 23rd DPGC MCA E-Division T20 League Tournament match. So here we get a full game, 20 overs, start at 1:45. The two captains are down there with Asanga and the match referee at the toss.
Good afternoon. We are here for the second game of today and we are ready for the toss. We've got the match referee, Atula Vikramathilaka, and also the two captains, Dinuka Jayasinghe and Damit Karunarathilaka from Morrison. Let's flip the coin. Heads is the call. And tails it is. HSBC decided to bowl first. So what have you planned at the dugout?
So we have actually a quite balanced side in terms of bowling. So we are planning to keep them below 110. So that's the plan.
Have a good game.
Thank you.
What would you do while you were batting?
No, anyway, our plan was to bat. So we got the chance. So we are trying to have a decent score, above 160. So that's our plan. Stick to basics. That's all.
Have a good game.
Thank you very much.
That's it from the centre. HSBC won the toss and they decided to bowl first.
Thank you, Asanga. Straight from the middle. HSBC winning the toss, selected to bat. That's the teams HS elected to bowl first. HSBC. Dinuka Jayasinghe as captain. Deshan Bopiarachi. Eranga Vijayasiri. Fernaz Jaman. Malinda Rukshan. Nikira Pereira. Adil. That's Radil. Vela Gedara. Viraj Ratnayaka. Johan Gayas. Johan Luki and Supun Hansajit. For Morrison's, Damit Karunarathilaka, the skipper. Anishka Disoisa. Chatun Jayasinghe, Dilan Jayasundara, Nishan Pereira, San Pereira, Tarindu Madhushanka, Tilanka Sandeep, Udesha Lakshan, Gayan Kahavita and Ushiru Vijay Gunawardana, the playing 11. So right, sun out. Hopefully we'll get the full game. The afternoon sessions have been a bit tricky in Colombo. Got rain yesterday around 4:30. Hopefully we can get the game on. So the batsmen, players all out there in the center. Sun coming down. It's pretty hot out there. Game about to start. The first delivery. And bang, it goes down the ground over the bowler's head into the boundary. What a way to start. Pitched up. And good afternoon. Eranga Vijayasiri goes pitching it up, trying to get some movement, but over the bowler's head. No fielders in that region. Good start for Nishan Pereira. Kayan Kahavita, his partner, on the other end. Nishan Pereira striking at 115.7, averaging 44. Highest score is 44. And runs 88 in just 2 innings. So he's and can get runs and get it quickly. This time it was played straight to that man at square leg. The batsman took off for a single. This is good, getting a single after that. Eranga Vijayasiri, 5 wickets in 10 games, just 2 for 41 is best. The high strike rate of 8.48, averaging 45 with the ball. Need to try and pick up a few wickets here. Kaina Kavita, 77 as his highest. Strike rate is pretty low, 57. Back into the covers, no run. Vijay bowling with one slip. He's got a third man. Point covers. An extra cover and a mid-off. On the onside. Again, bowling outside the off stump. The onside has got the fine leg, the mid wicket and a mid on. So very conventional field. Third man and a fine leg on the boundaries. That's a square leg, not a mid wicket. Targeting the offside line. Again, pitched up, driven down. Bowler quickly gets his hand down and stops it. So 3 dot balls. And a Kavita. He's, I think this partnership, he's the one who's anchoring the innings. And Nishan Pera will go after the bowling. Shot, pulled. There's no field in that region. Bounces and then just rolls into the fence. So the first boundary for Kavita. Kind of Kavita. He's off the mark. And a very good first over. 9 runs. We see that shot pull. There was no field in the deep, so safe shot. Bouncing and then slowing down, teasing the fielder and just going over the ropes. So after first over, it's 9 for no loss. With officials Manjula Pushpamara and Sanduni. Chai Vikrama, the 2 standing umpires, Miss Sanduni, Abhay Vikrama, and that's the bowler. Fernaz Jayman will operate from scoreboard end. He has 8 wickets, 2 for 1, his best. Economy again in the high side, 8 runs. Talking about the officials, Mr. Manjula Pushpakumara and Miss Sanduni Abhay Vikrama out there in the middle with Atula Vikramatilaka, match referee. Scorers Kevin Jans and Chamara Tilakaratna helping us. Nishan Pereira. Generally the dasher. Venas Jayman. Everything ready. But the batsman now not ready. For a big shot. Oh, he was ball watching. A direct hit may have caught him short. Ends up getting that single. Carve it on strike now for the first time for this over. In short, outside the off stump, but pulling it from outside the off stump to that mid wicket, to the mid on region. Pernas ambling in. Easy run up pace bowling. I'm just trying to find his feet still. So there's the slip coming out, going to mid wicket. They're quickly reading that Kavita likes that pull shot. So now there's no slip in place. So this time cut in that gap. That could be another boundary. Yes, it is. Into the fence. Kavita dealing in boundaries. Gentle medium pace shot outside the off stump. Make sure he cut it in that gap. As he played it late. Away from that point field. And away from the third man. But since there's no slip, the third man has to be a bit fine. There's a big gap there. Score has moved on to 14. This is good. Pitched up, driven into the gap. Another quick single after that boundary. 6 runs so far. Brings on Nishan Pereira. Foolish, driven down the ground. Nishan playing very positively, throwing his bat at it. End of the second over, it's 15 for no loss. A run to Vijay 5 seconds. Well, this is incidentally in the Group A, third and fourth teams. HSBC third, we played 1-1-1, and Morrison Limited, they played 1, lost 1. So now there is a change after that first game in DB. Coming over Slim Pharma, they won, played 2-1-2. Slim Pharma played 3-1-2, lost 1. Point cycle. There we go. Throws his bat in there outside the off stump. Lucky not to go to the. Oh, this could be trouble. This could be trouble. Yes, it is. Paul watching from one end, kind of watching the ball. Nishan Pereira trying to get to the other end. Has to walk back. So that's the first wicket down for Morrison. They cut one and they were looking for the second. So that going in there. Shan was eager to get to the other end. Well, but there was no calling, I'm sure, and both batsmen creasing at one end. Unfortunate. Shan Pereira has to walk back for 6, and it's 15 for 1. Like I was saying, the change, NDB goes right to the top with a plus 2 2.553 net run rate, whereas this Impama coming down 1.4. But the points both on 6. Well, and of course, they can keep that going. This is Anishka Soiza, the one down batsman. 73 strike rate, 25. 89 is highest not out. Anishka de Souza. This time left and right hand combination now. That's India over that field at short mid wicket into the boundaries of Anishka de Souza opens his account with a boundary. So all three batsmen have opened their scoring with boundaries. That was in the air, just over that field at mid-on. Been a good start. Runs coming. Unwanted run out. Nicely played. Soft hands and a single. This is good cricket by Morrison. Ranga being quite expensive. He's given away 15 runs so far. Kind of carve it on one strike. He hammers that. That's a maximum. Massive 6 that was taken from outside off stump. Likes that pull shot. So you see that. Waited on it and hammered it over those ropes. Anything short to carve it. He will bring out that pull. He moves on to 10. He's on to 16 actually. Some slow delivery. Wide outside off stump. End of that over. Score is on 27 for 1 after 3 overs. For Nas Jaman to continue. The ball into Anishka de Souza. First over went for 6. Bowling to the left-handed Anishka de Souza, bowling from the scoreboard end. She's taking a bit of time to settle down. Left alone outside of stump, so he's not interested. Again, letting it go. So I think Farah's getting that right line, but not interested. Still early days. Slow delivery. Trying to bowl that off cutter. Drives it down to the field at long on for a single. Again, shot pulled. There is no fielder there. That's a flat 6 by Kavita. And Kavita is in a very expensive mood. Just helped it out. That was asking to be hit. Got a lot of meat on that. It's on to 22 of 12. This is a very good start by Morrison after being put into bat. Again, good cricket. Pushed into the covers. That'll be extra runs. Oh, clumsy again. Extra run for that throw. Look at that projected score showing 188. That will be a lot. HSBC need to strike and strike fast. Well, that's given. I'm not sure whether that first struck the bat. Batsman not very happy. Let's have another look at that. Yes, the bat was pretty close. Not sure whether it struck the bat, but struck him in line. He was not happy. And Kavita has to walk back. 24-14. Bit of a lazy shot, but there was a little bit of movement into the batsman. Got beaten for that. 2 4s and 2 6s. 36 for 2. So there's a change. So that was that last wicket in Tarindu Madhushan. This was that last wicket. Well, yes, there was some movement in, but the bat was quite close to that, so we're not sure whether the batsman didn't look happy. Yeah, crashed into leg stump. Radil Velagedara change in bowling from the Royal College end. Gentle medium pace, but bit of movement into the left hand. That in the Madhushank. 85 is highest, 102 strike rate, so it's got 350s. Batsman who would like to go after the bowling, score his runs at a decent rate, and there a quick single again into the covers, but misfielded. It's Madhushank on strike, right hand. Not a great deal of pace, Radhi Velagedara, but keeping it around the stumps, letting the batsman free the arms. It's not the projected score coming down to 164. It was 188 at one stage. Short cut. Yet to get off the mark. Easy when a new batsman comes in. Time goes big, goes over the bowler's head. One bounce to the field, had to come around. One punter, Radin may have thought that was going to be his first wicket. Tarindu off the mark. That was more of a get out of jail shot, trying to get off the mark. There's 2 dot deliveries before that. Doing that Radil gentle medium pace. Didn't want to let him settle down. Dot ball to end the 5th over of this innings. 38 for 2.
Morrison put into bat. 38 for 2 after 5 overs. They're going at a good rate. Got enough wickets in hand. Anishka de Soisa looking to be more aggressive. Now Firnas Jaman is back onto the attack. Tarindu Madhushan to face him.
Onto the leg side. Needed a good return. Needed a better return than that. Single taken by Tharindu Madhushankar. He moves up to 3 or 4 or 5 rather. Now Anishka D'Souza is on strike. Couldn't find the gap on this occasion. In the first 6 overs, it's all about putting it into the gaps. Once you pass the inner ring, it could be a boundary. Again, not finding the gap. Not finding the timing as well. Firnas German. Good start for the over. 1 run so far. Again, trying to steal a single. No chance of a single there. The fielder at backward point is not very far. He's in a position to cut off that single. Pull this time, but the captain Dinuga is there at short mid wicket. Few of the crowd today. 2 of leading institutions in Sri Lanka playing against each other. End of the over. Morrison Limited 40 for 2. Another single to Anishka D'Souza. He moves up to 10. Current run rate is just above 6. Radil Velagidra in his first over just gave away 2 runs. A big appeal by the bowler, Radil. But the umpire is unmoved. Let's take a look at the replay. Not hitting the bat. Now the power play is done. So the runs are dried up. Very well fielded at the extra cover position. These are the efforts that lift up the team. So far so good by HSBC in the field. Another single to Tharindu Madusha. Anishkari Soisa against Radil Belagedara. Been a good battle between the bat and ball. Now the bowlers are coming into the game. Well played and stopped, but he could have taken it. Had he taken it, it would have been the third wicket. Not an easy chance. It was travelling. Flicked off his legs. Had to put in a dive, but it was travelling, obviously. Not easy. Not an easy angle as well to field in those areas. Another single. Good judgment of a single by the pair. End of the 7th over. Morrison 44 for 2. Tharindu Madhuwa Shankar, the right-hander. Anishka Soisa, the left-hander. Now the projected score has gone down to 126. It was above 150 in the first power play. A new bowler into the attack now. That's Supun Hansajit. A left armour. Oh, tossed up very high. Put away by the batter, Tharindu. Runs 2. Not a good one first up by Supun. Good to see these left arm spinners playing in all these teams at the MCA. Been a good option in the short format of the game. Reached for it, Tharidu Madhushankar, and gets a single. Charging down was Anishka D'Souza. Chance of a second run. The batters run through for a second. 49 for 2. Morrison put into bat first by HSBC, who won the toss. Again, coming down the wicket was Anishka D'Souza. Good to have quick footwork against these spinners. And stayed back for this misfield. End of the 8th over. 50 up for Morrison. Tharidu Madhushankar and Anishka D'Souza still unbeaten on the crease. Bowling card so far for HSBC. Eranga Vijayasiri, 21 runs in his 2 overs. Firnas Jaman bowled well, got a wicket and very economical as well. Now the projected score is at 125. 8 wickets in hand. Now this is Radil Velagedharu to continue to bowl his 3rd over. D'Souza is on strike. Looks a good batter, D'Souza. His initial movement is back and across. And he's trying to play on the front foot all the time. Not waiting back, which is good. Again, bowled on the good length by Velagedhara. Sri Lanka had another Velagedhara back in the day. Chanaka Velagedhara, that was a very good left armer. Driven down the ground just for a single. Now the mid wicket moves back. He's more in a position near Sportylk. And there's a short mid wicket. Gone. Straight onto the stumps. This time by Velagedara. He was attacking. Moved his field back. Got the mid-wicket in. And bowled it fast and straight. Had some movement as well into the right-hander. Very good bowling by Radil Velagedara. Tharidu Madhushankar departs for 7. Morrison 51 for 3. Sahan Pereira walks out to bat. Radil Velagedara, 1 wicket for 7 so far. 2 more deliveries to go in this over. Sahan Pereira, 11 matches, averaging 15. He's got a 50 to his name and a good strike rate, just above 120. First runs for Sahan Pereira. Looks to be someone who's not afraid to go for his shots. Anishka de Soisa, the left-hander, looks the same. He's a stroke maker, looking to get those runs. Charging down this time and blocks it for a single. The ball slowly runs down to long off. End of the 9th over. Morrison 53 for 3. Anishka de Soisa and Sahan Pereira at the crease. They've got their work cut out to put up a good partnership until maybe the over number 15, 16. So from then on, they can launch an attack. Yatavara charging down the wicket but unable to find the ball with the bat. He's anxious at the moment, not getting runs easily. Rocks back and punches it down the ground. This is what they got to do. Make those singles and get a boundary in a loose ball. Now Supun Hansajit starting off this over nicely. Off the legs of Sahan Pereira, was it? Off the bat. The umpire isn't moved. 55 for 3. Again, Anishka. It's not looking good when he's anxious. He's trying to hit it too hard now. He just got to get that single and let his partner take more of the strike as well. But it's good from Supun Hansajit. Not giving away loose deliveries. Again, dancing down the wicket and runs it down the ground. Another single. 3 runs in this over so far. 1 more delivery to go. Dot ball to end the over. 10 overs done. Morrison 56 for 3.
That's the bowling so far. Ranga Vijay Sirinan for 21 of 2, pretty expensive. Bernard Jaman. Well, we'll have to go through that again. Sandil Velagadara so far 3 overs, 1 for 9. He has been really good. Kavita's wicket was vital for Morrison. He was going at 171. After that, everyone has dropped way below. 56 for 3 of 10. Half a mark. Alishka D'Souza 17 of 26. So he'll need to bet on and up the scoring rate a bit. Credit to Radhil Velagadara. Bowled his 3 overs for just the 9 runs and picking up a wicket for his last over. They are again full. Oh, that is careless. Just driven gently back at him and he just lets it go through his legs for a single. Brings the new batsman on strike, Sahan Pereira. Again, gentle medium pace just outside the out stump. This is what he has been doing. He's been good at that. Keep it outside the out stump. Plays across the line, but still can't find the gap. This is how well Radhil has been bowling. Foolish played in there, but fielder is down on the boundary. Just the 1 run. Pranaz, the fielder. Advancing, playing with soft hands. This time there's a chance for run out, but fielder misses the direct hit. So he's playing with soft hands, calling his partner and then sending him back. Actually, that didn't hit the wickets. He's taken his time. This time a chance again, but that time he wanted the single to keep the strike. And a very good spell by Randil Velagadar. 4 overs, 1 for 11. Finishes off his bowling for the day. And after 11, it's 59 for 3. This is the MCA division tournament, the T20 league comes on the track. This is Supun Malindu Hans. Oh, this one, this could be another wicket. Yes, it is. Wicket keeper running back. San Pereira going for that cross-batted shot. See, left arm spin. Easy catch for the wicketkeeper running around. Look, taking the catch and Hansajit the strike. So San Pereira walking back for 3 of 7. And it's 60 for 4 in the 12th over. Damit Karunaratne, the skipper, in. At the fall of the 4th wicket. Well, incident at the toss, he said he would like to bat first. So he has not scored a lot of runs. Strike rate just the 20. Well, if you're a Morrison fan, if you look at those stats of the skipper coming in at number 6, doesn't speak a lot, which means there is not much of batting to come Turn. And that turns too much wide. Upon bowling, his third over has 1 for 10. Spinners have both things back. So let's it go. And another wide. Something Subun can do without. You don't need to give them free runs, bowl extra deliveries. Flighter, that's better. Play and a miss. Just pull it on middle and off, I would say. Get the ball to turn. Yes, that's better. Another dot ball to end that over. 3 overs for Supun, 1 for 12, and after 12 overs, it's 62 for 4. Sorry, scorecard after Kaina Kavit. I think he is the main stay there for them, and Anishka D'Souza. So D'Souza will want to look to bat, make sure they bat the 20 overs, try and get to whatever they can. So new bowler Deshan Bopearachi coming in. Bowling to Anishka D'Souza. Been there for 30 deliveries, so he's going to be key. They can, HSBC can prize him out. Sure, they're looking at a pretty easy target to chase. This one comes down the track, drives it in there. Fielder getting under it. No, it sails over. No chance for that fielder. So it's a good afternoon, Deshan. It's what Anishka says. Goes. I thought he didn't get all of it, but easy enough to get a 6 to beat that fielder on the line. Go to 26 of 31. That's a good start to the over. If you're a Morrison fan, quite a tall lad. Really missing leg. Bowlers will be shouting for anything that strikes the pad. No matter whether it's going down the leg or it's at the off, or whether it's halfway down the track, they will ask for it. Didn't see Luke appealing. He clearly knew that it was going down leg. Taken on the full this time. Worked onto the leg. That's good work by Damit Karnaratna. Quickly back for the second. I think that was his highest score, is it? Yes, no, and that. Oh, that was a pathetic bit of fielding by fielder in close. Did all the hard work. Why would you have to try and hit the stumps when you have the wicket keeper to throw it? Batsman was nowhere. It was yes, no, and then look at that. They could have had the run out anywhere. What a throw. Clumsy fielding. How could you just pitch it near the wicket keeper's gloves out, basically wicket keeper's toes? That is the worst bit of cricket I've seen for today. Rukshan, the fielder. That should have been an easy run out, and it would have been Anishka Desoy's man on 26. They could have had him. Times fielders trying to go for that glory, try to hit the stumps direct when you can easily get it. Can't fall to the wicket keeper. That's driven down the ground. Will Anishka make them pay for that? End of the 13th. Anishka keeps a strike, and it's 73 for 4. Hansajit bowling his last over, has 1 for 12 in 3. Tossed up, taken on the full. Should be just the 1 run. Anishka's off strike. Would like to bowl to the right hander because turning away. And I would like to see a slip coming when Damit is on strike. Damit has been quite busy around that crease. He tries to move around to rotate it into the caps. Oh, there we see. That's exactly what I call for a slip. And he plays it right in that. Just guided it to where the slip would have been. Just chipped in there again. Looking for that second. Going quickly. Make it easily. Missing his run up. Just re-bowl, restart that again. Tossed up. Samad down the ground for a single. Singles and a 2. No boundaries coming in the last 2 overs. Again tossed up. On the cross patch shot to the fielder in the deep. Just the 1 run again. End of the 14th. It's 79 for 4. Bideshan Boparachi to continue. Expensive first over. Went for 10. That was with a 6 in the first delivery. Again going cross batted. So that's the only stroke we've seen Tamit play other than trying to guide one to the slips. The other shot has been onto the leg side. Again trying to pedal sweep that. Doesn't make contact. Oh, there again you see that just the dab, just in 2 strokes. It's the leg and the dab. That one, it's tossed up. Given the treatment, that should go into the boundary. 4 runs to Damit. Vital runs, that is. Shanbo Piarachi, not sure what he was trying to do. It's tossed up. All Damit needed to do is get some bat on it. Make sure he got it away from that short fine leg fielder. There we see, he likes that shot as well. I'd like to see him play a drive on the offside. And again trying to be smart. This time he goes. Couldn't get it to where he needed it. Deshan strikes in his second. And after 15, it's 83 for 5. Tamit walking back for 9.
So Morrison, 83 for 4. Their skipper, Damit Karunaratne, is back in the pavilion as well. But still, Anishka de Soisa looks promising. Dilhan Jayasundara is the new batter. Dilhan Jayasundara is at the other end, averaging 14. Defended by Anishka de Soisa. He's on 31 of 36. Down the wicket again. This could be a chance. No. Drop safe. Malinder Rukshan bowling his first over. Now this is the new batter, Dilhan Jayasundara, marking his guard. Oh, a different action this time around. Square arm delivery. Reminds us of Kedar Jadhav, the Indian spinner. Again. Ooh, that was through him. Batsmen are coming for the second. 2 runs to the total. A very different action. A slingy one. The umpires must be taking a good look at it. Now Anishka D'Souza on 32. He has been good until now. Now it's about launching the attack, getting those quick runs to end the innings. Down the wicket, but there's protection at long off. Just a single to Anishka D'Souza that ends the 16th over. 89 for 5. Partnerships. The best so far between Anishka D'Souza and Damit Karunaratne, 23 of 22. And Gaina Kahavita with Anishka D'Souza put up 20 of 11. That was a quick one. Four more overs to go. Now, it's not about partnerships. It's about how well they can attack. Now the projected score is 1-1-1. That's not going to be enough. Good delivery by Deshan. Now it's a darting time for spinners. Full toss. Put away for a 6 by Anishka D'Souza. That was a freebie. Waist high full toss. Nicely put away. Inches away from that fielder, Eranga. D'Souza on 39 now. A happy Morrison dugout. This time down the ground. Pierce the gap between long off and long on. That's another boundary. Now he's taking a move on. Moves up to 43 or 42. Picked up the gap perfectly. Down the wicket again. Gets another single that marks the 100 runs for Morrison. In the 16.4 overs. There you go. 100 runs on the board. Trying to slog sweep. A big appeal by Deshan. Gets his man. His second wicket. In his third over. Just as they were trying to accelerate the innings. Another wicket goes. Trying to sweep off the off stump. That's Dilhan Jayasundara for 1. 100 runs for 6. Udesh Lakshan, a left-hander, is in 3 matches for him, averaging 7. Bowled slower this time. Luckily, it hit the bat. Good over by Deshan Bope. Arachi got a beating at the start and then got the wicket off the right-hander. 100 for 6 after 17. Anishka Soisa on 44, still unbeaten. He could go on to score that half century. 6 runs short. Malinder Rukshan is back. Oh, taken. Very good catch by Radil Velagidara. A good innings comes to an end. Anishka Soisa looked good until now. A rash shot this time. He didn't expect it to spin. Good take by Radil Velagidara. Anishka Soisa scored some important runs, 44 or 44. Morrison 7 down now for 100. Tilanka Sandeepa to face Rukshan. A single gets him off the mark. Now these two batters have got a task on their shoulders. Pitched outside leg for sure. Leg buys to the total. Now Sandeepa, a tall batter. Coming down the wicket. Played it uppishly to long off. Lakshan off the mark with that single. We are into the last delivery of the 18th over. Coming down the wicket is Sandeepa, but only to walk back to the pavilion. 8th wicket going down for Morrison. This has been a good spell by the bowler, Malinder Rukshan, with his square arm or spinners. Sandeepa is the man walking back. Got 2 runs off 3. $104 for 8. Ushira Vijayagunawardena is the new batter in. That was wide outside the stump. Played on the leg side by Udesh Lakshan. New batter Vijay Gunawardena. Deshan Bopearachi has got 2 wickets for 26. No run there. They've got 10 more deliveries to finish off the inning. Tossed up. Played into the covers for a single. Vijay Gunawardena off the mark. It's up in there. Falling short of the long on fielder. Another single to Shira Vijay Gunawardena. Looks more of a driver. Driving the ball. Ooh, a stumping chance, but the batter was safely in. End of the 19th over. Morrison 108 for 8. Malinder Rukshan to bowl the last over of this innings. 2 wickets for him for 7 in his 2 overs. A very good spell. Came late. Rukshan. Tossed up, but put away by Ushira. Now we are in the last over. Udesh Lakshan will definitely look to play a big shot. He was trying it in the last over as well. Up in the air. Should be taken and taken. Udesh Lakshan going down as the 9th wicket in the innings. That was caught by Nikira at long on. Judged well, steadied himself under the ball and got it with the right technique. Udesh departs for 3. Now Malinder Rukshan has taken 3 wickets for 8. A brilliant bowling spell. Turned things around. Single to the new batter, Chaturn Jayasinghe. Here's Rukshan. Ball wide outside your stump. A dot ball in the last over. 2 dot balls bowled. One with a wicket. Again, another dot delivery from Malinder Rukshan. Last ball coming up. Morrison on 110. Late cut for a single. Oh, batsmen clash against each other in the middle of the pitch. And that's another wicket going down. That'll mark Morrison all out for 110 at the end of this innings. Comedy of errors. The batter was looking at the ball. The non-striker had to call it. (110) all out. Morrison Limited. Nishan Pereira 6 of 4. Gayan Kahavita played a quick inning, 24 of 14, 2 4s and 2 6s. Anishka D'Souza was the anchor, 44 of 44. And then on, there was nobody to get this innings along. Bowling card, Ranga Vijay Siri 21 of his 2 overs. Fernas Jaman 17 of his 3 overs and got a wicket. Radil Velagedara got 1 wicket for 12. Supun Hansajit got 1 wicket for 18. Deshan Bopearachi 2 for 29. And Malinder Rukshan, his first spell, got him 3 wickets for 9. Here are the highlights of the first innings. Gayan Kahavita played a few good shots. He was attacking from the get-go. Now this was the miscommunication that marked the first wicket. Then a few chances here and there. This was the end of Kahavita. Then Velagedara set the batter up. That was Madhushankar. This was a good catch by the wicketkeeper. Then Anishka D'Souza played a runner ball 44. The start was good. It was about the middle overs and the end. They couldn't finish off well. This was Dilhan's wicket. Malinder Rukshan got D'Souza. And another 2 wickets in his first spell of his game. He was introduced to bowl the death overs. This was the last wicket, the last delivery. Miscommunication between the batting pair. Now HSBC are in a good position to chase this target down. 111 will be the target for them when they come out to bat. There you are, 111 from 120 deliveries. Not a difficult task. Now that's the end of the first innings. We'll be back live with the reply. Stay tuned until then.
So very good afternoon. Welcome back for the second innings of this game 2 between Morrison Limited and HSBC. Morrison's getting to 110 from their allotted overs, and HSBC needing 111 to win. Let's see the players making their way out. They were all out for 110 in that last delivery. Started off well, but just threw it away at the end. But still a decent score, 110. You need to bowl well, need to pick up some early wickets. They have HSBC. They will have other ideas. Weather has stayed good so far. Yesterday was getting a bit dark by this time, but today all good. HSBC need 111 to win off 20 overs, 120 deliveries basically. Less than a run a ball. One would say in a T20 game that's a easy target, but not in this division. Not seen. 110 can be a winning score as well. This is a 3 versus 4 playing in this group at the moment. Everyone trying to climb up the ladder. Interesting to see. We're starting from the pavilion end, or the university end, you can call it. Bowling to a slip, a third man, a point, covers, extra covers, and a mid off on the offside. 6 on the off, and then we have the fine leg, square leg, and a mid on. So wide gap on the leg side between square leg and mid on. Kind of carve it. He will be bowling outside the off stump to Dinuka Chaising and Furnaz Jaman, the 2 opening batsmen. Dinuka Chaising, the skipper. How will they go about this? That's Dinuka Chaising, 475 runs, highs of 50, 95 strike rate. Like I said, back to offside field, and you'll see him bowling outside the off stump. Chaising lets it go. Just 5.6 needed as the run rate. That's Guyana Kavita. 13 wickets, 3 for 61 is best. Economy on the high side, 5.63, averaging 28. Just the 9 innings. Then brings it into the batsman. Decent start from Kavita. It's opening bat as well. Scored some good runs. Getting trapped in front. Doesn't seem to be in a hurry. Kavita, this he goes over the top. That's falls in a safe zone. Going back, this could be. Oh. That was unbelievable. That was a run out on the cards. Can see that replay again. The throw come. Yes, the bowler making a mess of it. On the bounce. Trying to get to the stumps before catching that delivery. It got to do the basics right. Kavita. That would have been an ideal start if they could have got that wicket. Again, this time goes in there over that Sportylk field into the boundary. So the first boundary for Jai Singh and the first boundary for HSBC. Trying to go straight over the bowler's head again, but the bat turning. He'll still take it. Squares go down to 6. So I'm outside the stump. This might be the first wicket. Yes, it is. Jai Singh has to go. Throwing his bat at it. Kavita strikes. Udesh taking a good catch. Ball running away from him, but he made good ground. There we see that again. Wide outside the stump. Down on one knee. Had to play it in there over that short extra cover's head, but Udesh easy. Oh, lucky. Almost slipped out of his fingers, but manages to hold on. Tinuka chasing gone for 6. One boundary, and it's 6 for 1. Johan Gayas, the new batsman. Both batsmen yet to open their mark now. Jayanta has a wicket. And Gayas has a 94 strike rate, 63 runs. So early days, just 8 innings. Can he make a difference? Gently played down to end the first over. HSBC at 6 for 1. Tarindu, the bowler, and the Madhushankar, 1 run. Farnaz Jaman off the mark. If I remember correctly, he was the opening bowler as well, so we got opening bowler, opening batsman, and early also we had an opening bowler who was the opening batsman. Run driven down the ground. That's in the gap. That's Gaz's first boundary is off the mark. So again, a good start. Boundary in the first over, boundary in the second over. They're going at the required rate. Strong down the ground. Runs coming this over so far. It's exactly what they needed. Be at less than 6 was what they needed at the start. They're going at 8 runs per over at the moment. Not interested. Let's it go. Again driven down the ground, straight to the field. The batsman complete a run. Good call by Johan Gas. Calling with the shot. This time Fernand's going straight to that field. No run. A play and a miss. So guys trying to throw his that may have taken the inside edge. That looked pretty close. Yes, that came in, but it was off the edge. If not, that would have been gone for all money. Nicely bowled again by Kavita. That's gone. Ball coming back in. What a delivery. Sheer pace, beaten for pace. That was an excellent delivery. There we see that. Oh yes, not getting behind the delivery, playing away from the body. Big gap between the bat and pad, off the bat onto the stumps. Yuan Gas gone for 5, just the one boundary. Now HSBC in a bit of trouble. 12 for 2 in the third over. Kaina Kavita picks up his second. Malinda Rukshan, the new batsman, 128 as his highest. He's got 200s and 550s, striking at 94. So I think that's the ideal person to come in at this time. 1,099 runs of 42 games. He needs to bring out one of his best. Not the ideal time to come out. 12 for 2. Gan Kavita bowling with his tail up, getting that ball to come in to the right hand. Very well met. End of Gan's second over. 12 for 2 after 3. Madhushankar. We continue from the Royal College end. He's given away just 6 runs. This is good bowling, keeping it tight, trying to get that required run rate up. So every time it goes up around 6 or the 7-run mark, becomes pretty hard for the batting side to come back from that. That's a full toss. Chance of a run out. Oh, it needed a direct hit. That would have spelled real danger. Sahan picking up, throwing at the bowler's end. There we see it. A full toss, not being able to put it away on the first bounce. Needed that direct hit. Oh, just inches. Batsman not in the picture. I like to see the bowler get behind the stumps quickly to try and take the bails off. And Fernaz gets a run to third man. Madhushankar. Oh, brilliantly bowled. Brilliantly bowled. Marinder Rukshan. So, wanted to get off the mark. Try to go for that big shot over the bowler's head. Not to the pitch of it. Leg nowhere. A wild swing, I would say. This is good bowling by Tarindu Madhushankar, keeping the pressure on. That run slower up to the batsman, and Marinder Rukshan off the mark. That will settle his nerves. End of the fourth over. It's 14 for 2. You can see that ball off the hand. Seems like it was going away, but then pitches and comes back in. Some reverse swing there. Trying to carve it. Given his third over, he's doing the job for the skipper. Can he pick up another? At the stumps, treated with respect by Marinder Rukshan. What a spell this has been. 2 for 6 in his third. Wanting a slight field change, bringing third man up into the circle and mid-wicket down on the boundary. So maybe trying to give an indication that he's got a bold shot. Yes, one more extra field on the leg side. Field that covers moving to deep to a short mid-wicket. This one is hammered in there. It sails over onto those side nets for 6. Rukshan. All the players had enough room to free his arms when sailing onto that. That ball lands on that second net. So that was a huge 6. Still waiting for the ball to arrive. Have to get it from those nets. That's going to take a bit of time. They have to palm it over. Yes. Successful. And the Kavita spoiling his figures. This ball is back. He set the field for that, but not on the side nets. Lining the stumps, given the respect it deserves. Oh, that one comes in. Was that the off cutter? There's no slip, so it was in the air. Straight to that short third man fielder. That's what's in store for us so far. Patchy sky. No real threat of rain so far. Clouds are not over the ground. Not as dark and threatening as it was yesterday. Hoping that we can get a game. Slow delivery picked up nicely by Rukshan. Couple of bounces into the fence. So this over being very expensive. Maybe and Kavita tiring a bit. 10 runs conceded. And after 5 it's 24 for 2.
Tharidu Madhushankar to continue with his third over. Firnas Jaman on 2. Good delivery, full and wide. Good start for the over by Tharidu Madhushankar, 2 dot deliveries. Now 87 runs to win of 88. Played on the off. Just a single, a dangerous one. A risky one indeed. We saw a few occasions where they run those risky singles. But still, these Morrison fielders are unable to hit the stumps. Dead ball signaled by the umpire. That was the non-striker. He had to stand on the other side of the wicket. He was not on the correct side. Now around the wicket, Tharindu Madhushankar. Nicely played for a single. Backup is there. 26 for 2 after 5.4 overs. Haven't been easy for these batters to score runs freely. Now Firnas German looks a neat batter, but he needs to score runs. Up and over. But there's protection at the boundary. Just one run. He could play it more straighter, or maybe a bit to his leg side. Of the short mid-wicket. Dot delivery. Good over, comes to an end. 3 runs of it, 6 overs done, 27 for 2. Run a ball to win. 84 runs needed. Now a bowling change. It was Guy Nakahavita who was bowling from this end. Now another paceman to replace him. That's Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka Sandeepa, 8 matches, 8 innings, 4 wickets so far, 2 for 13 is his best figures. Wide delivery to start off with, good take by the keeper. He had to take a few steps to the leg side. That's De Souza. Something wrong on the matting. The threads have come off. It's needed some repair work. Game is continuing. Tilanka Sandeepa is ready to bowl. Dot ball. Dot balls are piling up. Firnas Chairman still on 4 of 11 deliveries, and Malinder Rukshan at the other end, a runner ball 12, unbeaten so far. Sandeepa runs in. That was run down to the third man. Now 82 runs to win in 82 balls. Malinder Rukshan on strike against Sandeepa. Some repair work. The matting has come off. Thanks to the ground staff of Royal College Colombo. Now Sandeepa is ready to bowl. Go on. Right on the money this time. Tilanka Sandeepa gets his first wicket. That's one ball to ball after a stoppage. Feet not moving. No chance for the batter. Malinder Rukshan is the man to go. Two more deliveries to go in this over. New batter is Radil Velagedara, a strong hitter, as it seems from here. Good delivery. Bowling with venom. Tilanka Sandeepa. So the repair work has worked. Now he's running in hard. bowling it at a good pace. Single down to mid-off. Mid-on, rather. 7 overs done, 3 down for 30. .81 needed to win. 78 deliveries left. Now this is the new batter, Radil Velagedara. Another Yorker by Taridu Madhushanka, and that's bullseye by the fielder. But the umpire denies the appeal. This could be an interesting replay. A direct hit needed. And bullseye. And oh. Wasn't that out? Umpire not in a good position. That's very lucky for Radil Velagedara. He could have been gone. That's over the infield and for 4. Now Firnas Jaman scoring his first boundary. Played with ease. It was wide and short. Until now, these bowlers have done their job. They've bowled in good areas, not given away many runs. Oh, this is the return. A typical fast bowler's response, fast and straight. No chance for the batter. Taridu Madhushanka gets his revenge. 4th wicket going down. That's Firnas Jaman scoring 9 runs of 14. HSBC in some sort of a trouble, 35 for 4. Supun Hansajit is the new man in. Now he's got a job to do. 9 matches, averaging 6. Yorker first up to Supun Hansajit. Taridu Madhushanka got hit for a boundary and then came on with a fast and a straight delivery. Now again, Two dot deliveries, one after another. Now 76 runs to win of 73. Required run rate is just above 6. Good delivery again. Similar to the ball that he got a wicket from. Good over comes to an end. 8 overs done, 35 for 4. Full toss on the leg side. Put away for a single. They are running for the second. That's good running by the batting pair. And no ball as well. And this is going to be a free hit. Yes, a free hit confirmed by the umpire. Fielders are not positioned on the right places. And now, a valuable chance for Adil Velagedara to come into the party with a big shot. They needed some relief for a long time. Wickets are falling. They can change the field. The batters were crossed. Here comes Sandeepa. And this is a free hit. Another no ball. Now this time, it's about the foot. Another free hit. So the free hit stays. Tilanka Sandeepa still to bowl a ball in this over. A legitimate ball. Free hit coming up. Hit down the ground. But there's a fielder, 2 runs taken. A run out chance was on for a moment. But the batters are safe. 2 runs on the free hit. Now Velagedara facing Tilanka. Fast. Velagedara, I don't think he even saw the ball. Now the condition of the light is a concern as well. It's not bright sunshine conditions out here at Royal. Now these bowlers are bowling fast. Low over full toss. Another single to Velagedara. The light is dipping down. So it's going to be a great opportunity for these bowlers to bowl in the right areas and get those wickets. This is one. Kahavita and Sandeepa is running in. Good delivery. No run there. Apart from those no balls, this over has been a good one. The bowler pulling out. Again, not finding his footing. Hansajit yet to get off the mark. He has faced 4 deliveries. A single to get him off the mark. Now 69 runs needed, 68 to be exact. 68 from 68. Still a hard ask for these batters. 6 wickets in hand. Full toss, it's up in the air. Fell short of Udesh. End of the 9th over. HSBC creating these opportunities. After 9 overs, HSBC 4-4 for 4. Nishan has been introduced into the attack. A spin after a long time. That's an interesting call. Most of the teams would like to carry on with their spinners in the middle overs, but Morrison have got their paceman. They were bowling really well. Short delivery. A chance. Call for it. They did at the last second. For a moment, they looked like that they were going to clash. Now Radil Velagedara is walking back to the pavilion. It was short and it was there to be hit. But Velagedara couldn't find the meat of the bat. Oh, it was dangerous, but the fielders were safe. Velagedara goes back. 8 runs of 11. HSBC in trouble. 5 wickets down now for 44. Johan Leuke taking on the strike. 5 matches, 79 runs of average. That's a lot. And a strike rate of 263. Amazing stats. Not moving his feet, Johan Levke. That's the modern way of batting. You don't move much. You throw your hands at it. Played easily on the legs. That's first runs for Johan Levke. Required run rate is above 6 now, 6.39. Single. Oh, a fast and flat throw to the keeper. Didn't matter that he wore his gloves. Last ball coming up of the 10th over. 65 runs needed in 61 balls. Levke turning it to his leg side for a single. 10 overs done. HSBC 46 for 5.
Well, pretty slow going in this game. Over at pretty low, very slow bowling by Morrison's, and even the run rate. They lost 5 wickets, halfway mark. 5 down for just 47. Needing to go at 6.4 from here on. Johan Luki on 2 and Supun Malindu Ajit on 2. They'll need to get a move on. Can't keep it for too late. To get 8 to 10 runs over within the last 2 or 3 overs will be quite a difficult task. Half your side down. Sri Lanka Sandeep. He has taken a wicket for 12 runs. That's going by down the leg side. Losing the footing again. Has to go back. Good delivery aimed at the body. But unable to get it away. Run given with straight to the field. This is a good bowling by Tilanka Sandeep. Putting a lot of pressure on dot balls. Every dot ball from here on will increase that required run rate. This time is in there. Oh, that is not good. 4 runs to Johan. Fielder was set for the trap. There we see. Just taking it and then rubbing salt to the wound. Not only dropping the catch but giving the boundary away. Rookie onto 7 off 7. They needed that boundary. Full delivery, trying to go for that leg cutter. Putting a full toss but no run. So end of the 11th, it's 54 for 5. So Nishan Perra or spinner coming in. This time driven to the extra cow field. Sharpera doing a good job so far. Again, another single down to that extra cow field. They're doing a good job. Look at that, 6.6 now, the required run rate. No, that is another wicket. Chance strikes. Bowled through the gate, trying to cut a ball that was straight too close to the stumps. Just to walk back. Oh yes, no chance. Thought that was the leg spinner, but went on with the arm. Supun Hansajit walking back for 4. That's 56 for 6. Nikita Pereira, tall left-handed batsman. High score of 10. Doesn't spell good for HSBC. Strike rate just 48. For 6 in the 12th over. End of the 12th, it's 56 for 6. See spinners operating. Tilan Jayasundara. Just the 4 wickets, 2 for 29 is best. It's going to be off spin to Loki. Got a lot of strapping on the non-bowling fingers. Off spin shot, pulled. That's pulled in the gap. That's good by Loki. Another boundary. Asking to be hit. Short and turning down leg. Scores moved on to 60 now. Just when you think HSBC needs a boundary, they get it. Fielder couldn't get to it before it crossed the line. 51 from 47. Nicely bowled this time. Short outside the stump this time, cut to that cap. Fielder gets to it, just the one run. Got stuck in his fingers or the ball slipped out. The throw didn't come the way he wanted it. Nikita Pereira now still to get off the mark. Oh, brilliant. That was turned there. Gets off the mark. 49 from 43. The problem will be the 6 wickets down. Can't afford to lose any more wickets. Batsman at the moment also don't have a lot of experience scoring runs. hesitation. End of the 13th, it's 62 for 6. Sean Perra. Step to Nikita. Pereira to Pereira. Just the one run. So Nikita Pereira doing the right thing. Try to get Johan on strike. Johan will be the aggressor. He needs to also look at a boundary every over. Just to keep that run rate around the 5-6 run mark. Now it has gone to 7. Testing Sean Pereira sometimes not using his front arm. Looking for that second, but good calling. They need to keep Luki on strike. To look at a boundary every over. Nikita Pereira doing what he's supposed to do. He's getting the single and moving to the non-striker's end. Can they find that boundary? They need that 7 runs in the over now. Oh, wide. That was not needed. That's the problem with him, not using that front arm. That dropping sometimes can be wavered in his bowling. So he does that as a change-up is what I feel. That wide managed to get to 5 runs in the over. Another 2 deliveries. So if they get 2 singles, the 7 runs in the over will come. Oh, it's a dot ball that Morrison's needed. In the gap, fielder giving chase. The dive bringing out, making the ball to slow down. 2 runs again. Still they get the 7 they needed in that over. 14 done, it's 69 for 6. Jayasundar continuing. Managed to get the singles. Still in that touching distance, that 7 runs per over distance is still there. Someone needs to get a boundary or two just to bring that gap closer. That was, oh, what is going on? Butterfingers, was that? Let's see that. Yes, played early. Oh, so didn't come for the catch. Didn't come for the catch, but may have had a chance of getting the run out if he had a stronger throw, but underarm throw from covers is not going to help. So played again. They're doing a very good job. They've got Johan Luki on strike. Can he get that boundary? Much needed. Oh, inside edge. That's lucky, but they'll take the runs. Will that run out to the boundary? Fielder just pulls it inside. 2 runs. So 4 runs in this over so far. 1 more delivery in this 15th over. Still going that same 7 runs per over. For that quick single, and they'll get it. So that means Johan Luki will be on strike and looking for the second, and they're getting it. Well, so Luki will be off strike, but they get an extra run. And it's 74 for 6 after 15.
Now the game has come down to the last 5 overs. Johan Leuke and Nikita Pereira are doing the right thing. They are taking this till the end. They don't seem to have panicked. They look to take those singles and drag it down till the end. That's the key, getting closer to that score. For the bowling team, Morrison, they have taken the wickets. They've got to take the 4 wickets left. Another single. A low-scoring thriller. 35 runs in 28 balls. Who can deliver a wicket for the bowling team? Bowled slowly and flied it up. Now Nishan Pereira has taken 2 wickets for 13 in his last over. Now what we have seen so far from Johan Leuke is his feet are not moving. He's a hand-eye. Driven down the ground. Kahavit is there. after this over, the pacemen of Morrison have got their last overs. 3 of them have 1 overs each. Oh, over the fielder. Good shot. Leuke is easy on the eye, not moving his feet, but scoring runs pretty easily. Look at that. Just throwing his hands at it. 4 runs. 82 for 6 after 16. HSBC need 29 runs to win from 24 balls. $82 for 6. We are into the last 4. Now Dilhan Jayasundara so far has bowled 2 overs for 12. Now Nikira Pereira and Johan Leuke are getting closer to the target. Target of 111. They are not panicked. They know that they can score the big shots at the end. It's all about dragging it till the end. Nikira Pereira. Another single to him. Now Johan Leuke. Not moving his feet. A strong hitter of the cricket ball. His stats indicated that he was a big hitter. Now his technique also indicates that he is someone who can throw his hands at it. Has a solid base. Just like that. Good fielding, but it was not as good as we thought about it. 4 runs. He made a mess of it at the last second. Now the game is slipping away from Morrison. They've got to take a wicket. Wickets are the key. This is what happened in the last delivery. Oh, sloppy. He just had to stop that delivery, stop that ball. Now into the last 2 deliveries of this over. Inside edge, was it? A good throw needed. Bye is called by the umpire. Everything is happening. Now we are into the last few overs. Anything can happen. A well-balanced game. Even at this moment, any of these 2 teams can win it. Good delivery, a big appeal. That's the end of the over. 17 overs done, 88 for 6. A much needed partnership being built by Nikita Pereira and Johan Levke. 32 runs of 31. For a moment they were looking like that they didn't have a chance, but this partnership has brought them back into this game big time. Now for Morrison, it's about taking wickets. They need a wicket here. Now we are into the pacement. They will bowl fast and straight. All these bowlers had pace. And will Johan Levke and Nikita Pereira have the answers? Tilanka Sandeepa has been brought back. So far 19 runs in his 3 overs. 1 wicket for him. He could have had another. It was a drop chance at long on. It was Johan Levke. Now he is still there on 29 of 26. He is the man who is capable of winning this game for HSBC. Here comes Sandeepa. Good delivery, easily nudged down to a single. Good pick up and a throw at backward point. Now what can Nikita Pereira do? This could be interesting. Oh, good delivery. No run there. Good stuff by Tilanka Sandeepa. One wicket could change the entire game. Or 2 boundaries could change the entire game. It's pretty much balanced at the moment. Now, a fielder pushed back to the boundary at mid-wicket. Here comes Sandeepa. Good delivery. They can run for a second, but they don't take that chance. Not taking any risk, Johan Levke. He knows that he has to be there till the end to play those big shots. Now 21 runs needed of 15. Taking his time, Tilanka Sandeepa. Pushed the batsman to the back foot. Not giving him any chance to come to the front foot. Front foot, back foot, doesn't matter. Johan Levke doesn't move much. He just plays them with his hands, with his arms. Here's what he can do. What can the fielders do? They're going for the second, a risky run. And they're asking the question, and it's gone. Everything happening in that delivery. They got the prize wicket of Johan Levke off a run out. Here's the replay. It was a catch first up, then it was thrown to the right end. Good stuff. The umpire in a good position to confirm that's out. Johan Levke departs. 30 runs for him of 28. Now HSBC are in a bit of bother. 91 for 7. Deshan Bopearachi is the new batter. Pressure situation. Tilanka Sandeepa getting his men at the right places. Here we go. Flat batter down the ground, but there's a fielder. Just a single to Deshan Bopearachi. Tilanka Sandeepa ends his 4-over quota, 1 wicket for 23. HSBC needing 19 of 12 to win this game. $92 for 7. Two overs, 19 runs, 3 wickets in hand, everything happening, pressure. Who can handle it well? Dilhan Jayasundara to bowl the 19th over. In there, and it's a 6 to start off the over. That's Deshan Bopearachi hitting a much needed 6. Good start for the over. Is this the right choice to bowl a spinner in the 19th over? That's the big question. Now. He has got his man. The fielders claim that it's out, but Deshan is not sure. Let's see the replay. Yes, hits the stumps, and that's gone. That was kissing the stumps, and that was enough. Deshan Bopearachi hit a 6 to start off this over, and in the second ball, he has to go back. 7 runs for him. HSBC, 2 wickets left. 98 for 8. Now Dilhan Jayasundara, 1 wicket for 23. To bowl to Virat Ratnayaka, the new man. Averaging 9. Averages doesn't matter. Now it's about scoring runs. Short. He put it into the gap. Is it a boundary? Good effort. A very good effort at the boundary. But the question will be asked from the umpire. The umpire is asking the fielder, and rightly so. The fielder confirms no boundary. Oh, good effort. Good effort by Nishan. Good delivery. Tossed up. Just a single. Now 10 runs off 8. 2 more deliveries to go in this over. 10 situations for both of the teams. 2 wickets in hand for HSBC. 10 runs to win. Very good. This is very good display of bowling by Dilhan Jayasundara, apart from the 6 in the first delivery. Another single. Will they run for the second? Yes, they will. A good throw. Oh, the keeper misses it. They had their man, but the keeper couldn't collect it. Oh, he was in front of the stumps. Why was he? He could have stayed back. After 19, 103 for 8. 8 runs to win off the last over. Now Gaina Kahavita to bowl the last over. He has the pace. 8 runs to defend. Nothing much changed in the field. Now, will it take an edge to go to the boundary? Eight runs to win. And 8 runs to defend for Morrison. A very precious situation for both of the teams. But they will take it. They are ready. Here comes Kahavita to bowl the last over. 8 runs to win off it. Wide to start off. Kahavita says, keep calm, I've got it. They can't afford to bowl the wides or no balls. Now 7 runs in 6 balls. Good delivery, good work by the batter. Good throw, but it was inches away from the stumps. That was Madhushankar at extra cover. Oh, unlucky. Now, 5 deliveries left, 6 runs to get. It's up in the air. Who will take it? It will be taken by Madhushankar. He's taken it. That's Nikita Pereira, who is walking back. He was trying to finish it off with 1 hit. They just had to get 5 runs. Nikita Pereira goes back for 12. Oh, HSBC 105 for 9. They need 6 more to win this match in 4 deliveries. Last pair on the wicket. That's Eranga Vijayasiri, who has to face a storm in the first delivery. Lots of pressure. 6 runs of last 4 deliveries. Kahavita running in. Oh, the wicket keeper. The wicket keeper was not behind it. 4 byes. Oh my. Now 2 runs to win of 3 deliveries. That was a good delivery by Kahavita. Missed the stumps, but the keeper was nowhere. What was he thinking? He was not moving. That's the Soisa, the wicket keeper. Now 2 runs in 3 deliveries to win. 1 wicket in hand. Can Kahavita take this wicket? Can he handle the pressure? Or can Eranga Vijayasiri score these 2? A single to Vijayasiri. Scores are tied. Now 1 run to win of 2. Not much to defend. Can they take this wicket? Now, there is no other option for Morrison. 1 run for the win. They can call all the fielders in. What will they do? And the batting team is concerned about the light. The bowling team, Morrison, taking ample of time to bowl the last delivery. Now all the fielders are in. Here comes Kahavita. Single taken, and that's the end of it. HSBC winning, 1 ball to spare. A pressure match that went down to the wire. But who handled the pressure better? That was HSBC. They won by 1 wicket. Morrison Limited were battling it out until the end, but it was that one mistake by that keeper. Had he held on to that, the result would have been different. Now HSBC won by 1 wicket. They can enjoy, they can celebrate. Morrison, they can take a lot of heart. They did their part. It was those little mistakes that cost them the game. Spirit of cricket, as you can see, players are complementing each other. They battle it out in the middle of the field. No battle outside it. Now HSBC batting card, not a good start for them, but it was Johan Leuke, a valiant innings, 31 of 29. He played it wiser and dragged his team along. And then Viraj Ratnayaka and Eranga Vijayasiri finished off handling the pressure until the end. In the bowling department, Gayana Kahavita, 3 wickets for 20. He bowled the last over, 3.5 overs. Thanidu Madhushanka got 1 wicket for 16. Tilanka Sandeepa, 23 runs for 1 wicket. Nishan Pereira, 2 wickets for 19. Dilhan Jayasundara, 1 wicket for 28. This is the story so far in this innings, as HSBC won this game 1 ball to spare. The start wasn't that good for them. Morrison held on to their chances, and they were bowling brilliantly. Their pacemen bowled with a lot of energy, but there were some chances where they could have done better. They had to take those chances. This was a brilliant delivery after a boundary. Good take there. And this, had he held on to that, the story would have been different. Nishan, the last few overs, did his part. This is the innings of 11K. He scored those boundaries when needed, and also had the luxury of having those chances from the fielders. Now this was how he ended his innings. This was a turning point of the game. That's 6. And then this wicket of Nikira. Oh, the keeper's dreadful mistake there. That cost them the game. This is how they won it. So congratulations to HSBC. Their win against Morrison Limited. Match summary. HSBC won the toss and they decided to bowl first. Morrison Limited batted first. Anishka Disoisa 44 or 44. Gayana Kahavita 24 or 14. They scored 110 all out after 20 overs. Malinda Rukshan 3 wickets for 9 and Deshan Bopiarachi 2 wickets for 29. Firdaus Chairman 1 wicket for 17. HSBC in reply, they won this match 19.5 overs. Johan Levke 31 of 29, Malinda Rukshan 12 of 14 and Nikira Pereira 12 of 20. Gayana Kahavita bowled really well, 3 wickets for 20 and Nishan Pereira 2 wickets for 19. Thanidu Madhushanka took 1 wicket for 16 runs. HSBC won by 1 wicket in the last over. So that's it from us today. There were 2 brilliant games. The last game went down to the wire. Until we see you again, have a good night, have a good life.